So good day, everyone. So our interested topic of the class today is virus in biology. Virus. So if we look at what the aspects of biology that deal with what the study of virus is known as what virology. Is known as what by what virology. So the virology is what is the study of what the study of virus. So the branch of biology that deal with what the study of virus is called virology. And in terms of what of cell, look at the virus. They are non-cellular invectors, agents that can only reproduce or replicate inside the living organism. I said what? The virus, they are what? They are invectors agents. They are not cellular invectors agents which can only replicate inside a living organism. That is, the virus, they don't have life. They are non-cellular. They are acellular. And they can only reproduce whenever they are inside the what? Living organism. We can also say that what? Virus, they are acellular. A what? Acellular. They are what? A what? Acellular organism. What? They are acellular in what? In nature. Yes. In nature. If so what? The virus are acellular in nature simply means what? They don't have what? Cell. There is no protoplasm inside what? Inside protoplasm. Inside cell. And the protoplasm simply means what? Cytoplasm and what? And nucleus. So this what I'm trying to explain is what? The virus, they are acellular in nature, that is no cellular life. They don't have cytoplasm, they don't have nucleus, they don't have cell organelle. Yes. And the next thing on the virus is what? Virus, they are not living. They are what? They are non-living. They are not what? Living outside the host. Whenever the virus, they are outside the what? The host cell, they are not living. Virus, they don't have what? Cellular life. The study of virus is called virology. And a virus, they are not living outside the what? Outside the host cell. They are not living and they form crystal. They form what? Crystal outside the what? Living host. So whenever the virus leaving the what? The host cell, whenever they are outside, maybe on the surface of the rock, on the table, on the soil, they will form a crystal-like what? Structure. So they are what? They are not living. And the virus, they will become what? Living whenever they attach themselves to the what? To the host. They are living inside the host. Oh, sir. So whenever the what? The virus are inside the what? Living, they are inside the living host or the host cell. Whenever the virus have what? The chance to penetrate the host or to attack the living cell of the what? Of the host, the virus will hijack the what? The cell machinery of the what? Of the cell and replicate. So note these two facts. Whenever the virus they are outside the living what? Host, they form crystal. They are not living. But whenever the virus are inside the what? The host cell, they will hijack the what? The shell machinery of the what? Of the host and what? And take the opportunity to reproduce. I say what? They can replicate whenever they are what? They are inside the what? The host. So they are living inside the what? The host what? Host cell and hijack. Puts what? They hijack the what? The cell machinery to what? To reproduce. And the next one is what? The virus, they are ultra microscopic in nature. They are ultra microscopic in what? In nature. That is, the virus, they are very small. They are tiny. They are very, very what? Small. To see with our what? Our two naked what? Eyes. And the range of virus size is between 20 nanometer to what? To 30 nanometer. So the virus, they are purely microscopic in what? In nature. We can study the virus or see the virus with the aid of the what? Of ultra microscopic. They are ultra microscopic in what? In nature. We can study them with the aid of the what? Of electrons microscope. And the next properties of the what? Of the virus is what? Their genetic what? Material. Genetic what? Material what? Material. If you look at what? In virus, all virus they contain all virus they contain either DNA or RNA. So inside the virus, we have either what? DNA or RNA. So the virus contains what? Either DNA or RNA. The genetic material in virus is what? Either DNA or what? RNA. What do you mean? What do you have by genetic material? Genetic material, these are the substances that's responsible for the transmission of what? Of gene from one generation to another generation, or those are the what? A substance that's responsible for the what? For the reproduction in what? In virus. Look at the virus. I said what? They are acellular, yeah, they don't have cytoplasm. The virus, they cannot what? Respire, they cannot excrete, no respiration, no excretion, no nutrition, no irritability. All the characteristics of living organism we have that we used to call what? Mr. Like what? Ninja. The virus does not undergo what? Any one of these. There's no locomotion organ in virus, there's no respiration organ, there's no what? Nutrition organ, there's no irritability, there's no growth, there's no excretion. The only properties or characteristics of living organism which can be found inside the virus is what? Is this reproduction. What? Reproduction. The only living organism, the only features of living organism which virus share with us is what? Is reproduction. Why is that what the virus can replicate or reproduce? Because they contain genetic material, which is what the presence of this DNA and RNA make virus to have the ability to what? To reproduce. And the virus is also show the what? The evolutionary link between the what? Non-living things and living things. Is the only virus that shares the have what? Both living things and non-living things characteristics. And the only living thing characteristics the virus possess is what? Is reproduction. What makes virus to reproduce? Because it contains genetic material. What kind of material is contained? Either DNA or RNA. A virus can never have both. Like other eukaryotic cell, like human and other animal or plant, we have what? Both DNA and RNA. But in case of virus, there's nothing like that. Please note that the unique or the only characteristics of living organism the virus share is what? Is reproduction or replication due to the presence of what? Of genetic material called DNA or RNA. Never what? Never both. And the virus, the next one is they enclose in a protein coat called capsule. Or let me use this way. They have, let me use this virus, they enclose or they have a protein coat. So they have a protein coat called capsomia or capsid, called capot, capsid. That is the layer that surrounds the what? The virus is a protein coat layer, and the name of the what? Of the protein coat is called capsid. Where this capsid is a polymer which comprises of monomeric unit called capsomere. And the capsomere is also comprised of the what? Of another monomeric unit called protometer. So a layer that surrounds the what? The virus, we call it what? Capsid. When we get to the structure of the virus, you will understand it what? Better. And the next feature of virus is what? They, let me say what? They have no metabolic or no metabolism reaction. So the virus is a kind of what? Of organism where metabolic reaction does what? Does not occur. What is metabolic reaction? You know, metabolic reaction is the sum of the chemical reaction that take place in a what? In the cytoplasm of the cell. So due to the absence of what? Of cytoplasm in the virus, make virus does not undergo metabolic activities. What are the metabolic activities? You know, I said it earlier, there is no what? Respiration, there is no excretion, there is no growth, and what? And others. The only metabolic activity we can say what the virus can undergo is what? Is reproduction due to the presence of the what? Of genetic material, which is nucleic acid, the what? They have. And the next or the last properties of what? Of virus that agree is what? The virus, they have a specific what? Host. Hosts are what? Specific. In terms of the host, the virus, they are specific in what? In action. We have some virus that attack plants, differ from the virus that attack what? Animal. So the virus that attack what? Bacteria are called bacteriophage. Look at the Ebola virus is a virus that attack what? And what? Animal. The COVID-19 virus is an animal what? Virus. And tobacco mosaic is a virus that attack what? Plants. So in terms of the host, virus, they are specific. They are what? Specified. So that is all about what? The characteristics of what? Of virus.